Dying with style.
You alright?
What? So now you care, Booker?
I want to see everything.
It's up to you now. There's no one...
Wait, what is that? 40 north by 74 west. That's not Paris, that's New York.
How'd you know that?
One thing I had in that tower was time, Mr. DeWitt. Time to study things like geography.
I owed money. And there's a fellow he offered to wipe away my debt in exchange for you. Come on.
Why are you crying? He already told you this. Am I missing something? Does this come as a surprise?
It's gonna be okay.
Because he already explained that he was going to do this, didn't he? I'm pretty sure that's what his whole "this was no
Everything's gonna
charity
be okay.
speech
Will you
was
just
about.
turn around and talk to me and we can go?
Yeah, you deserve that. Usually I try and read these out in a cinematic voice, but I just can't wrap my head around that one. Turns out the girl's no fool. Well, yes. We already established that she's book smart, and I'd prefer not to fall on the wrong side of her temper. Well, yes. You've been a fucking douchebag to her and she hit you with a wrench. Good job, genius. Yeah, well, now you're being left in the dirt. That's what you get. I'm not sure why Booker just got smacked in the face by that guy we don't even know yet, but I'm glad he did.
Oh, shit.
Fresh air did the trick. This one's awake.
So you're this false shepherd we've been hearing so much about. Caused a mess of trouble at the raffle.
You Fitzroy?
Nothing but.
I got no quarrel with you or your Vox Populi. This is my airship you're hanging me out of, and I got perilous need of it.
Really? Cause it sure look like old Comstock's airship to
Listen,
me.
I ain't looking for a fight.
There's already a fight to win. Only question is, which side you on? Comstock is the god of the white man, the rich man, the pitiless man. But if you believe in common folk, then join the Vox. If you believe in the righteous folk, then join the Vox.
Want my ship.
And the Vox shall give her to you. But first, you must help the Vox.
Oh good,
Down
another
in
fetch
Finkton,
quest.
There's a gunsmith who can supply weapons to our cause. Get our guns from him, and you shall have your ship back.
I'm stunned. Is there just something in the water in Colombia that turns people into giant jackasses?
Better find Elizabeth before she lights out.
Does the woman not realise that I'm not going to fucking help her now she's just thrown me out of an airship?
That they are unhappy with their lot. Why torment yourself, I ask? The ox cannot become a lion, and why would you want to?
I don't know who's talking right now, but I know I need to kill them. In fact, I'm in such a bad mood after being tossed out of that airship, anyone will do at this point. Oh, yep, they'll do. One for you, and one for you, one for you, and one for you. There. Fair and equal treatment for everyone. I mean, that's what the Vox are all about, isn't it? That, beating people to death with melee with weird metal implements. Yes, definitely. That chocolate bar was definitely worth viciously murdering that guy in the face. Ow! When did I get that badly hurt? Alright, well if that's the way you want it. Well, that was dying. Not so much sure about the style, though. Ah yes, upgrades for a bunch of crap I never actually use. Let's see if any of it's useful, shall we? And no.
Samuel always thought that the pew on Sunday went hand in hand with the desk on Monday. Science is the slow revelation of God's blueprint. After 2 years in the Lamb's Tower on Monument Island, he took ill with cancer of the stomach. I prayed to the prophet, and the prophet delivered unto us a miracle through his servant Fink. I do not know if I will ever get used to a husband bound in a skeleton of metal, but better a handyman than a dead one.
A handyman, eh? Eyebrow waggle. All jokes aside, I assume that means one of those giant metal-looking dudes is going to pop up soon. Ugh, already checked this. Just scavenging anywhere for health at the moment. I appear to have bitten off just a slight more than I can chew. Ah, that was close. Man, those things aren't as tough as they look. Because what game's complete without a tri-testicled floating death penis? And they burst when they die. Of course they do. Just gonna hug this brick wall for a while, because it looks lonely, and I'm a caring person. I miss my red wall already. Well, I've got myself into a sticky spot, and I am certainly not turning away to check where cover is, because if I take my eye off these guys, they're going to shoot me in the fucking back. Yep, fucking called that one. Well, the only other option is to stand around and die, so I'm going to sprint through. But not before I rummage through these trash cans. Halt? Nope, Chuck Tester. Alright, gonna have to stop you for a second there. When you yelled Comstock, was that a battle cry? A cry for help? Or confusion? Because I can't really grasp why you would just yell Comstock out with no context as to why. Maybe a for Comstock, or in the name of Comstock, or I fight for Comstock, not just Comstock. But what do I know? I'm the dumb shit that just got himself trapped behind a wooden box. Maybe if I just zapped the Mecha Patriot, I could sprint away. Ah, I didn't make it. Oh well. Time to fight fire with fire. Gunfire, that is. More specifically, this bloody massive crank gun, which, to be honest, I need to whip out any time I see a Mecha Patriot. Not just because it's smart to use my most powerful weapon against those bullet spongy assholes, but because they always carry one of these bloody things, I'm always going to get my ammo back. So sticking to my carbine is actually hurting me ammo-wise rather than helping me. But I wasn't really thinking it through. I was just kind of hammering the trigger and going, what have I done? Why am I standing here? Oh my god, it hurts. Which, if that Patriot had feelings, I'm sure he would have been feeling the exact same thing as he decided to pin himself into a corner with no support, exactly as I did. Only for me to return the favour of blasting him in the face with a chain gun until he died. Mind you, I was at least smart enough to turn and run before that point. I was actually under the impression I'd looted a different Vox phone between getting this one at the start of the stage and now, but apparently it was just something else I'd picked up and wasn't really paying attention. Probably because of all of the gunfire.
I do not know if I will ever get used to a husband bound in a skeleton of metal, but better a handyman than a dead one.
Who's this? The dumbest guard in the world? Apparently so, because he didn't hear all the gunfire outside or me walking up behind him to punch him in the back of the head. Oh well, at least I didn't have to waste any bullets. Just mug this place.
A mob of citizens overpowered them.
New boots, vampires embrace, melee kills give health. Yeah, that'll do. I'd have preferred some nice comfortable slippers, but beggars can't be choosers. I'm also noticing now that I don't have Elizabeth with me, locked doors and chests don't exist. You know, I'm sure this falls under the good old tired find the lost girl sort of thing. And usually I'd spend an awful long time complaining about that. But for once, I'm entirely behind Elizabeth's decision to smack Booker and run away. He is a complete arsehat. Hello there, you look like a business-minded fellow. I'm selling deluxe arse-kickings. Would you like one? Jesus Christ, did I snap his spine or something? I've never seen that attack go off like that before. Typical that they have a surplus of shock jockey and I had to go all through that crap with Slade just to get one bottle. Why do I get the feeling it will be more of the same sort of shit with Fink?